City of Bulawayo. Criterion Water Treatment Works. How we treat your water. For most people, turning a tap and getting a glass of clean fresh water is done without a lot of thought. However, before the water gets to the household tap, it goes through a rigorous treatment process that ensures the delivery of high-quality water to the residents. The tour takes you through the water treatment process at the Criterion Water Treatment Works, detailing the steps involved in the conversion of raw water from our dams to the clean, safe, high-quality water coming out of your tap. The Criterion Water Treatment Works is one of the City of Bulawayo's largest water treatment works and comprises of 2 plants. Each plant has a design capacity of 90 megaliters per day. The water treated at the Criterion Water Works comes from the 6 surface water dams, which are Upper Ncema, Lower Ncema, Umzingwane, Inyankoni, Insiza, and Mchabezi. The water is pumped to the Criterion Raw Water Reservoir with a capacity of 1,400 megaliters. This is an open-air dam used for storage of water pumped from the dams. The water is abstracted from the raw water reservoir and gravitates to the pre-treatment dosage plant, where chemicals are added to the raw water to start the elimination of unwanted impurities, such as the suspended particles and at times the smell. At this stage, for example, the pre-treatment, the city uses chemicals such as aluminium sulfate, activated carbon, polyelectrolyte, and at times calcium carbonate. Aluminium sulfate is placed in the aluminium sulfate dosing tanks to dissolve in raw water with the stirrers in red and blue, aiding and quickening the process. In addition, there are activated carbon dosing tanks and calcium carbonate, which is lime, dosing units where lime is added for the correction of pH value. All chemicals added are in solution form to ease the process of effecting the desired reactions. Raw water and various chemical solutions from the dosing part at pre-treatment are then added at inlet chambers to greater volumes of raw water. At the inlet chambers, the water comes in at 1 cubic meter per second. This starts the process of coagulation. This is where the suspended particles are then covered with a coat of the chemicals. From the inlet chambers, the raw water is now mixed with chemicals and is taken to the next stage. This stage is called the clarification, and it is where flocks, which are small particles of impurities that have come together and are surrounded with a film of the previously put chemicals, settle at the bottom of the clarifier chambers through gravity. This leaves the top layers of the water within the clarifiers now clear. The water is then collected into the primary collection troughs and conveyed to the next stage of treatment called filtration. Called filtration. Filtration seeks to remove remnant flocks by way of passing the now clear water from the clarifiers through filter media. The filter media is contained in filter beds, and when water from the clarifiers enter through clog valves, it is passed through these with the remaining flux being trapped within the pore spaces of the medium. The now filtered water then collects at the bottom of the sand filter beds and is channeled into the filter gallery chambers. After filtration, the water is now physically clean. Before looking at the next stage of the treatment process, which is the disinfection through chlorination, let's revisit what happens over time in the filter beds. The trapped flux, which accumulate over a period of time, can lead to clogging within the filter media, and they have to be constantly flushed out. This is done by blowing air from the blowers through the bottom of the filters backward, resulting in the flux coming out at the top of the filter beds with water. This water, now dirty and brownish, overflows and collects into backwash collector channels, where it is gotten rid of via the dislodging valves. That way, the filter beds are kept in good working conditions without compromising the physical quality of the water. All these activities and processes that take place within the sand filter beds are done from the filter control room. Continuing from the filter gallery chamber, the water, which we said is by then physically clean, is now taken via an underground pipe to storage. On its way to storage, disinfection is done along the way through addition of chlorine from the chlorinators housed in the post-treatment. Ammonia is also added through apparatus called ammoniators as a carrier which secures the chlorine levels to a desired measurement. This measurement is termed the residual chlorine level. After disinfection, pH correction is also done at post-treatment, such that by the time the water reaches the storage in the treated water reservoir, it is now disinfected and safe for human consumption. Ladies and gentlemen, the plan view of Criterion Water Works from different angles. Located west of Plant 1 is the Water Quality Laboratory. The Water Quality Laboratory periodically samples the raw water before treatment and the clean water after treatment. In addition, sampling is done at the clean water reservoir and at other points through the city. With that, this is how we end up with clean, fresh, high-quality drinking water in your taps, courtesy of the City of Kings.